Yes, my people, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. You're gonna have to excuse the bonnet. And yes, I haven't got a t-shirt on, but I wanna do a quick video going through my latest delivery from Ghost. There's a couple of pieces in here, or one piece in here, sorry, that I am so excited about. I've just undone it there. I've tried it on actually, and it is unbelievable, and it is just dropped. I ordered a couple of new pieces from Ghost, but I also got some products that I want to talk to you about as well. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Right, I'm going to go through this little number at the end. I've also got something else in there I'll share with you guys, but I'm going to go through the products first. First two products I'm going to go through is the pump and the pre-workout. Now, if you're new to Ghost and you don't know what Ghost is all about, I'm pretty confident in saying that they have pretty much built their brand on the pre-workout. It's called Legend Pre-Workout for a reason, and that is sort of Ghost's slogan in the sense of be a legend, basically. And the pre-workouts are literally second to none. And now I'm gonna be super honest with you guys. When I first ever took pre-workout, it wasn't Ghost, and it didn't make me feel great. I never used to like pre-workouts. Back when I was like 17, 18, 19, a lot of the guys were just dry scooping pre-workouts, taking pre-workouts every single workout. And I'm just like, you don't really need to have a pre-workout every single time you train, especially if you're training 5-6 days a week. However, the reason that I used to think like that was because the pre-workouts back then used to make me feel a certain way. And that way wasn't a good way. It used to sort of make me feel good for a little bit during training, but then also at the end of my training, I used to experience serious crashes, and then I feel like I've given my absolute all in training, which is good. It's good that you feel like you're giving your all in training, but it used to crash afterwards and just feel horrendous, and then I'd do it all again the next day. So this pre-workout does not give you that. It doesn't give you any sort of crash at the end of your session. It actually makes you feel super good. Not only that, the flavors are sensational. Now, I will be honest with you, this one is actually quite high in caffeine. It's 300 milligrams. For one scoop. However, if you wanted less than that, just take half a scoop. That's what I do sometimes because I do drink a lot of coffee in a day. I do love an energy drink as well. Now, I don't really want to be having coffee, energy drink, and pre-workout. But if I've had too much caffeine anyway in the morning, the last thing I want to go and do is give myself 300 milligrams of caffeine. This flavor is Bubblicious Strawberry Splash. It is very, very strong anyway. In regards to flavor, you don't need to have like a huge scoop to make the flavor taste good. And I'm just not one that needs a lot of caffeine. I do like caffeine and I drink caffeine, but I could honestly quite easily switch to decaf coffee all the time if I wanted to. I just love the taste of coffee. So number one product is a Ghost Legend Pre-Workout. If you haven't tried the Legend Pre-Workout, you're missing out and you haven't got a clue what you're talking about, because this is a game changer. Pump, probably my favorite item that I have ever experienced from Ghost. Now, they've got a lot of products, including the Clear Whey proteins. They've got the gains, they've got the protein powders, they've got the greens, they've got Pump, Legend. Now, I know I just said Legend is one of the OG products, which it is. For me, I would much rather choose the Pump product over the Legend Pre if I was to choose one. If I was to choose one product that I could only have for the rest of my life from Ghost, it would be the Pump product, I'm afraid. Because the way that this thing makes you feel when you're training, and that's what I always say to people. For me, eating is for performance, all right? I eat the foods that I do so that I can perform better within the gym. Same with this, it makes me feel super good when I train. And if I can take a product that makes me feel good when I train, it helps with increased blood flow, it makes you get better pumps and you feel and you look good when you're training. If you can do that, you're always gonna look forward to training every single time. So great product, definitely worth going to get yourself one of those. Of course, I've stocked up on creatine, so I've got 2 pots of that. I always need a couple. So my boy Sam sorted me out with a couple of those. This is the basics range, which is just completely plain. I actually mix these 2 together. So when I'm training, I'll have the creatine and the pump. This is obviously no flavor. This is pineapple. Mix those 2 together, you've got a perfect combination. Creatine can be taken any time of the day, but I do like to take it in and around training just before. Because that will also help with the pumps as well, because you've got lots of creatine in your muscles. That's going to be a game changer. I also obviously stocked up on the fish oils, the vitamin C, and also the digestive enzymes. One of these every single meal, and that's just going to help with the digestion of foods, which again, The biggest thing I always try and say to my clients and people that want advice for training, it's all to do with, everything I do in a day is to try and make myself feel elite, to make myself feel like I can perform at the highest level, whether that's taking the right vitamins, whether that's taking the right pre-workouts for my training, whether that's eating the right foods before my training. Everything that I do in a day is to help me perform at a high level. I also picked up a hat. Now, I know it's like summer, guys. Also, it matches that. But I got sent the hat before and it was grey, which is cool. But I just thought, you know what? I need the bright green, bright yellow Ghost beanie. So I picked up one of those as well. And I thought, you know what? You know what I love about certain brands, particularly Ghost? They do fitness clothing. You can train in it, but they also have actually got some cargo. So I thought I'd give those a go. They've got nice little branding on the on the pocket there, and I can wear these out. And I thought to myself, what a great idea, because I can wear these out and actively promote Ghost Lifestyle in a completely different way. And that's why the company is called Ghost Lifestyle, because it's a lifestyle brand as opposed to a bodybuilding / supplement brand. It is a lifestyle brand. You can take these every single day. You can take creatine every single day, and you can also wear your cargos. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give those a go. I tried them on the other day. They're actually pretty decent. Now, if this weather does calm down a little bit tonight, I'm going to be wearing them out for dinner tonight. Also, of course, stocked up on my favorite protein powder. This flavor is honestly my all-time go-to. The peanut butter cereal milk, new branding as well, by the way. I haven't seen that before. I love the peanut butter cereal milk. It works perfectly in my yogurt bowls, but it also is the best tasting protein on its own, in my opinion. All I've got to do with that is mix it with some water, make it nice and cold with some ice, and you're good to go. Peanut butter cereal milk absolutely bangs. Even if you don't like peanut butter, give it a go, because it doesn't taste like peanut butter. And also, I never used to like peanut butter, by the way, years ago, but I forced myself to like it because I just thought, I'm missing out. Right, that's the supplements out of the way, and the cargos. I've also got a pool float here, guys. You may remember seeing this on my stories, on my YouTubes before back in the day. I do have a pool, as you can see, in my garden, which I'm very fortunate about. It is very hot right now in the UK. My last one unfortunately burst, so I've got myself a new one. I'm going to be pumping that up in a moment, and I'll show you guys exactly what that is. That is a orange cream, like Ghost can. So I'll show you that in a second. And then one last item, which is the latest item that's dropped from Ghost, which is unbelievable. This is like me. If I was to create a crew neck, this is like what I would like come up with. It's like Ghost. It's like golf. Sorry, like it says Ghost. It said Athletics. Ghost Athletics, and then it's also got a golf flag here. Now I don't know if this is because they've now recently partnered up with the Bryan Bros, and if you guys don't know who they are golf YouTube brothers. Wesley actually used to be a pro golfer. He's been on, I think he's played in every single major. If you don't know golf, you don't know what I'm talking about. They've teamed up with them. They're partnered with the guys. I'm hoping to meet them this year. I'm actually going to a golf event in a couple of weeks' time, and I'm hoping that those two are going to be there and I can speak to them about the partnership with Ghost and potentially get a collab in on the YouTube. That would be amazing. I love golf. I watch those guys all the time with Grant Horvat, who they play with. They do a lot of the major cut series, which I just absolutely love. And you guys might not know what I'm talking about right now, but they basically just post on YouTube all the time golf content, and I just love watching them. They're great guys. And with this, it's got the golf flag, and it's got the number 16 there. And if you guys don't know about golf, I don't even know if this is why they've done this, by the way. This might not even be why they've done this. And that is the number 16, right? So that could be the 16th hole. Now, the biggest and most monumental thing in golf was when Tiger Woods chipped in off the green on the 16th hole. Now, I don't even know if they've done that for this reason. They may have, they may not have. But for me, it just resonated with me, and I thought I need that jumper. And I could probably get away with wearing this for golf as well, because it is a crew neck and you can actually wear them for golf nowadays. I did get a large, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's a little bit too big to probably play golf in. It's cool to go to the gym and chill in, but I will try and play golf in it if I can. But I love this, guys. This just recently dropped from Ghost. So if you do want to go and grab this, you better go and grab it quick. There's also a tennis one, and there's a few other pieces they've got. I have actually also got a hoodie, which I'll be wearing in a few of my videos soon. I haven't got it on me right now. It's actually somewhere, I think it's in the wash actually right now. But I've got the blue hoodie with the Ghost embroidery here, and it's the best quality of hoodie that I actually own from Ghost for sure. It's a great fit. Some of the Ghost hoodies in the past and previously have been a bit too baggy for me, a bit too wide around here. It's actually sort of like a small cropped hoodie, and it just fits like a glove. So go and check it out. The latest drop from Ghost is now live, and the quality of the material is great, but not only that, the fits and the designs. Probably the best drop of merch Ghost have done for sure. If you guys want any information about any products that Ghost sell, please do not hesitate to message me. Send me a DM on Instagram. I've got 2 accounts. I've got Kieran Nichols _, which is my main account, but I've also got an account called Code Kieran. The reason I've got an account called Code Kieran because legends like you use my code for Ghost and Alphalete every single week, and it does really help support me, and I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Please don't hesitate to drop me DMs on both of those accounts, Code Kieran or Kieran Nichols _, and I'll get back to all of you, or put them in the comments below and I can answer, and then everyone can see the answer, and then it may help other people if they're too scared or too shy to leave a comment. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace.